Hello, I'm Candace. This is my very, very last minute presentation that I totally didn't start until 8:30 p.m. last night. Cough, cough, knock on wood. I was totally not lazy and playing video games and reading webcomics until like 3 a.m. for the past month or so because I'm thirsty for entertainment. So here I am making a presentation and being a total degenerate because I'm presenting my research project about success and how they're connected to some random Hawkeyes I found on my comic binge through a video. So what's success? Oxford Languages says that success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. So basically, if you achieve your desired goal, you're successful. For instance, I want an A on my physics quiz that's coming up, and then my results came in and said that I got an A on it, which is honestly never gonna happen. That would be considered a success. I want it, and then I got it. So let's apply this to the guy I'm presenting today. This is Winter Blooming, the male protagonist, pretty sure who has anger issues, from a cheesy romance novel and comic, What It Means to Be You. It totally didn't make me cry for a week straight in bed after reading the first 10 chapters or so. He's like a super rich businessman. He owns like a massive hotel chain. So what makes this guy successful and how did he become successful? He was originally a slave who faced mental and physical abuse as a child, and then he decides to run away and brought like a bunch of coffee beans with him to another rich guy's house. Turns out during that travel, which took like a couple of years, the coffee beans price inflated, so once Winter arrived at the rich guy's house, he decided to adopt him, and then made him become their like money-making machine. And then he grew up, became a CEO of a hotel chain, and still selling some of that coffee as like a side hustle. So how did all of this make him successful? Let's organize these traits into two categories, ones that he can control and ones that he can't. Let's start with what he could control. He can control his determination and creativity. These made him successful because his determination to achieve more money led him to make creative deals with other businessmen to promote his company. The world around him also contributed to his success as a child. The fact that there was an inflated price for the coffee beans he traveled with, and the fact that he was still alive at the end of his journey to some rich guy's house. Without the world somehow being in his favor during his childhood, he wouldn't have become the rich dude you see in the story. In my opinion, determination was one of the strongest traits that made Winter become what he is in the current storyline. If he didn't have that determination, he would have stayed poor and be possibly dead. Gladwell's argument in Outliers is that despite hard work and talent being a cause of success, given opportunities and cultural legacies are also factors. Winter kind of fits into this argument because in the story, he creates a pathway to success with the help of the coffee beans and support from his adopted family to become a successful businessman. However, Winter does refute Gladwell's claim of cultural legacy because he didn't really have any religion or community to communicate with prior to meeting his adopted family. So in general, in order to be successful, you need to have determination and a positive influence from your environment. So yeah, this is like my last minute presentation, and God forgive me for everything I've done.